gonna try and recreate the CA static benchmarks. So create a bundle for this. And let's try and create the first scenario, which is x-axis flick. So let's create the room first. X-axis flick. So it's wider. Okay, let's start with that as the room. So maybe 4 regions. So we're gonna go left close, left mid 1, left mid 2, left far. Alright. And so we're gonna make them rectangles. How much vertical dispersion are this? So they're pretty close. There's not a lot of vertical dispersion. Let's start with 10% and make them 4. So 4 are going to take up about half. So we're going to make them 10% wide. And so we're going to offset it maybe 15% to the left. And so we're going to have to alternate. So we'll start with left close. I'm going to put a bunch of targets there to sort of see what they look like. So yeah, I think it needs to come in. So maybe that is good. I think that's better. Alright, so let's do left mid. Let's make it the same width and height, and just make the offset bigger. We'll go 10 above that. And so let's try and visualize that. That seems fine. Mid 2, so 10, 10, negative 27, so 10 more percent out. And left far will go 10, 10, negative 37, so that's 37. Alright. And also, I think they sort of get bigger as they get farther away, so I'm gonna push them closer to you. Maybe like a 4%. And we'll go maybe like 2%, so less dispersion and more of a fixed. So we'll go 5. Alright. So let's see what alternating between these looks like. So let's go back to 1. Leave the size there. I'm going to create it just to... That one jump seemed... I'm going to do 4 targets, 1 for each region. Alright, that's fine for the most part. So I'm going to try and make the right regions. Copy, 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 right. I'm just going to shift these all positively. Should really append copy to the names. 17. $37. Alright. I'm gonna save and back update. Alright, so let's get some more regions. So it's gonna go left close, right close, left mid, right mid, left mid 2, right mid 2, left far, right far. Alright, so 2 targets. We'll use ghost targets to encourage you to go back and forth. I think remove on miss, yeah. Alright. Let's try this. This is like... So this is... There needs more vertical width. More vertical dispersion. I could just make the wall taller as well. But 10's kind of small. 15, 15, 15. Alright. It seemed a little wide. I'm going to shrink the room in a little. I feel like... and it also, well, I'll work on that later. It comes back into close gradually. It doesn't go far right to close. I'm going to change this to have some... Something's not right there. What is it? Left close, right close, left mid, left. So like this. Oh. I feel like this jump here seemed big. 17. I like the depth is like needs to be bigger. Let's go up to 20 for the far one. I feel like the depth might be skewing the regions as well. I'm gonna make the regions smaller. 8. So let's go 7. I'm gonna pull these in closer. So I was left far 20, maybe 28. These ones also, because they're coming out, there's sort of some skew there. So this is 5. Is it 5, 12, 20, 5, 12, 20, 28. All right. There's like a big jump there. 1 to mid 1, mid 2, far. Alright, that's kind of working. So let's add regions going back in gradually. So right far, left mid 2, right mid 2, left mid 1, right mid 1, and then it'll go back to left close. Alright, so that's it's close enough. We could dial it in more. Let me go back. So let's try and get the sizes right. It's much smaller than it is now. What was it called again? X-axis flick. Alright. So let's go, I think maybe like 1.3. Oh no, that didn't work. 1.3, enter, R. That's sort of small. Alright, I'm gonna pop these out more. 5. I should probably have arranged these differently. Was it 5 and this was 5? I'm gonna go to 8, 10. Take away that. Variance 5, 8, 20. No, this was 20, 10, 5, 20, 10, 5, 0, 5, 10, 20. Alright, let's... Alright, I think that's pretty close. So what's the next one? Y-axis flick. Alright, these cones are kind of annoying. Y-axis flick. So the easiest way to do it would be to just change camera up. It's slow and I want to make this 0. Just go to 1. So this has changed it purely to vertical. It's maybe not ideal, but so I'm just going to shrink it in. So we just sort of rotated the camera. That one kind of works. I think it's good enough for now. 2 targets, wide flick. This one looks more random. I'm just gonna... Maybe it would have been easy not to copy it. So I'm gonna do one rectangle, or should I do a circle? I'm gonna do a rectangle for now. Get rid of that. Normal room. This is kind of bigger wall. We're gonna go 95. Let's use the wall, and then we're gonna cut out the middle 25%. Let's put a lot of targets. This needs to be more cut out, the middle 50%. Let's get some more targets. 1,000. Let's create it. So that's the region. Was there an offset? Yeah. Alright, so that's where we'll spawn. Maybe bring it down a little. It's 40. Alright. We'll spawn targets there, and we'll let's go down to like 30. Sort of space them out more. What was it? It was 2 targets. There's a pretty big gap between them. So if we could, like, they have to at least be 30% away from each other. 2 targets, larger targets. I think this min distance. Let's not leave that running. I feel like maybe a circle would have been a better. Alright, let's try and make it a circle. Let's go 95%, cut out 40. Alright, I think that's better. What was it, like 25 maybe? Oh. Oh, that's because width and height are different. Let's do it based on height. So 90% of the height. Alright, that seems fine. What was the size? I think the size was wrong. They are kind of bigger. It's more of a speed scenario. They're actually like maybe even a little bigger. Alright, so we'll leave it at there for this portion.